Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Good morning, guys. Let's rock this thing this morning on this live chat. Everybody give everybody a little bit of time to jump on. Good morning, guys. I hope your weekend was fantastic. I hope that your teams, if your teams didn't win this weekend in the football, then listen, I hope you are not on the edge or the ledge. My team did not win, but I'm good with it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna make it do. Listen. Good morning, D Love. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, let's rock this thing. We're gonna talk about what my favorite topics today is. What is being spiritually fit? I'm actually writing a book on that. Spiritually fit. What does that look like? What is it? What is it? How do we do it? Is there a checklist to it? And we're gonna rock with this today. So, but before that, I just want to say. What I always start with is gratitude and appreciation. And I'll start it off. And it says, I am appreciative of this day, of all the joy, all the abundance, all the inspiration, and all the love that flows to me today. I am ready. I am open. I am ready to receive. I take it all in. Let's go. I love that. Look, I'm already appreciative of all those things that's coming to me. Opportunities, ideas, the love, the abundance, all of it coming to me today. I'm gonna set the tone for my day. What do I want my day to look like? I want to be enthusiastic. I want to be inspired today. I'm opening the door right now. I want to be inspired. I want to be intuitive today. I want to be prosperous today in my thoughts, in money flowing to me and through me. I want to be prosperous and abundant with love, me giving and receiving. I want to be able to open my mouth and speak my talk. All of that. Can I see you? No, I cannot see you. You can see me. No, yes, you can. No, I can't see you, D. I can't see you. So that's the thing. But let's jump into into this today. What is spiritually fit? What does that look like? And so again, we talk about being physically fit. We know what physically fit is. And spirituality does not mean religion, guys. It's not religion. It is your relationship with you and the God of your understanding. Understand what I'm saying? Being spiritual and spiritually fit is only trying to get us to really see who we want to be, how we're behaving, assessing our own situation, for us to be the best that we can be. Anybody feel me on that? So I don't want people to get caught up on that. This is a no shame, no blame, no judgment zone. All this is for us, iron sharpening iron, to ask the questions of ourselves so that we can move in a manner that, first of all, makes us happy. And I want to say joy filled, all right? Joy filled. Anybody with me on that? I see you, D-Love. So this conversation is for both of us, all of us, to begin to look at who we are and why we are where we are. Are we fulfilled with where we are? What can we do to change where we are? This is the beginning. This conversation is huge, deep, wide, expansive. Understand what I'm saying? As I start writing down characteristics of what I thought would be spiritually fit, it's just crazy. A person that would be if I was spiritually fit. Okay. Anybody with me on that? Anybody with me? Come on. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Jump in. One of the things I know that we talk about is, and I see in my clients, we want certain things. We want to be this type of person, and we want certain things in our life, but our actions don't line up. Anybody feel our actions and what we say don't line up with who we say we want to be? Anybody feel me? Do you realize that there is a lack because of that in your life? We say we want certain things, but our actions don't line up with it. And so this is the conversation. Is like, is that what's really, making me feel down? God, the God of my understanding, is that what it is? Do I keep substituting and anesthetizing myself, escaping in certain things because I'm not who I want to be, where I want to be right now? Come on now, come on. This is I know this is heavy duty this morning, but this is nothing for you to feel upset about. It's just the questions that you ask yourself. Let me tell you something about the spirituality that I have. You cannot learn. We cannot grow. We cannot move forward if we are afraid to ask ourselves the questions, or if we're afraid or ashamed to really look at ourselves and assess so that we can move forward. If I was too afraid to ask for help in business or what have you, then I would still be back there. We don't know everything. We still dealing with old perceptions of ourselves. We're still dealing with things of when we were back when we were younger, or how we grew up in our formative years, and we still have some of those things going on in ourselves. And we must just stop and take an assessment of who we really want to be in our lives. And I don't care what age you are. You can stop right now and say, okay, listen, this is what I would like to do, who I want to be. This is what I'm struggling with. This is what I do very, very well. So for me to go here, or me to be this person, what actions, what behaviors do I have to do to get there? That's all it is. It's not, if we shame, blame, or guilt, we stunt our growth. We won't go after it. We will not do it. We won't ask for help. We will stay in a place of almost barely making it. And I mean barely making it physically, financially, and emotionally. We will stay at that state because we are afraid to ask somebody. We feel ashamed for asking. We feel ashamed for our situation. And then we stay. And I'm saying that we can have it all, even from that place. But there's some things that we individually that we must do. And one of it is that getting to start talking to ourselves in a manner that says, I can have it all, that whatever I desire is looking for me, that I believe that if I'm empowered within myself, and this is a big thing right here when I say the word empowered, then I can get there. There's always chance. There's always chances. I was listening to something yesterday, and it says the word end can stand for effort never dies. Effort never dies. What happens is that when we put that shame, blame, and guilt gets really, really heavy, and it paralyzes us. It paralyzes us. So we stop end. Effort never dies. I love that. I love that. D-Love, what you say? We can ask the questions, but addressing the answer. I'm not assuming the answer is no. We can ask the question, but addressing the answer, I'm not assuming. That's right. We can ask. We oftentimes, because of our past experiences, we think that the answer is always going to be no. We think that, we answer the question assuming that the answer is. We ask the question assuming that the answer will be the same, right? And so what I'm saying is that sometimes, when you start thinking on a more positive note and you start seeing things unfold before you, because you start taking steps, your first step could be, let me ask the universe source, how do I do this? Now, at this point, I'm going to insert the powerful trifecta: meditation, appreciation, and exercise. If you're not doing nothing else, start adding those things in every day. Preferably in the morning, because that shapes the whole day. Exercise, meditation, and appreciation and gratitude. Those things, that's a powerful trifecta. So when you start doing that, and meditation can look many ways to different people, so don't get caught up in that. But meditation quiets your mind to allow solutions and different ideas to come out. When we talk or pray, we're praying from our own present consciousness. We don't allow anything new to come up because we're talking. So when we silence and quiet our minds, we allow ideas to come up. And here's the thing: ideas plus action, ideas plus implementation. That's my word, implementation. Ideas plus that. All right. Come on now. Listen. This is no shame, no blame zone. So the first thing, asking myself, who do I want to be? The first tool was the powerful trifecta. And that was the things of saying meditation, exercise, and gratitude and appreciation on a daily basis. And listen, not just once a day on that gratitude, appreciation, the practices all day. The practices, because in the morning we'll get up and do it if we do it, but we'll lose it all the way through the day. So The idea is to practice it all day. All day. Like some people will say, I want peace. I'm so thankful for peace and this, and we'll hit work and we'll be aggravated, upset, angry the rest of the day. And so you miss the fact that you said that, first of all, that you were grateful for the job and for the work that you do. Second of all, you said that you wanted to be a person that was a peace. And I said, so you must find a way to practice your peace during the day. And practicing your peace looks like, I'm going to speak on what I appreciate and what I'm grateful for during the day. It's not just in the morning. Anybody with me on that? Anybody with me? Anybody with me? Come on now. Come on now. So we're talking about what is spiritually fit. If that's the question all day, ask yourself, what does that look like? What does being spiritually fit look like? What is the characteristics of a person that's spiritually fit looks like? One of the things is again, and I don't want to jump ahead of myself because I just want to intro this today, is the powerful trifecta. Is, I can't say that enough. And I use that word powerful because it's real, because it will move you from believing one thing about yourself to illuminating the real you. You hear me? To illuminating the fact that you are way more than you know. That you are a king, queen, that you absolutely are powerful. And then I know what your present situation looks like, but it can change, period. Listen, let's go. It will require some practices that must change. Some habits must change. If your habits and actions are not lining up with who you say you want to be, you tired of being in financial situations, then we got to change. Sometimes that is absolutely paralyzing. When you look at a mountain of debt and you look at a mountain of a situation, that's paralyzing. But when you start saying, I want to change this, and you start making little bitty steps, ask somebody for help. Start deciding that you want to change your habits. That is the biggest thing, changing habits. I have people all the time that say they want to lose weight, but their habits, and I call systems, and their daily systems and processes don't line up. I said we'll never get there because your systems and habits don't line up. I never say we're never going to get there, but your systems and habits don't equate to what you say. If you tell me you want to lose weight, but you're not willing to give up this, then we got a situation. We just got a situation. And I don't mean give up like a whole big thing all of a sudden. I mean baby steps. You have to see the possibilities before we can even get there. You have to see yourself at your goal weight before you can get there. You have to see yourself out of debt and in a great relationship before we get there. If you say you want a beautiful relationship, but every time you talk about relationships, you're talking about old things that happen, there's not enough men or women out there, then you already shooting yourself in the foot, and your mentality and your actions follow suit with what you really believe. You hear what I'm saying? So spiritually fit people begin to start asking the questions and begin to believe that they can have what they're saying that they want. Because when we don't, we go into this type of hopelessness that we don't ever call hopelessness. We just kind of function on a mediocre level, not believing that life is for us. We don't believe, like we can look at a situation and think it's over, but nothing is over if the effort is still there. If you can allow, this is where the meditation and stuff comes in, new ideas to come into your space. If you can allow someone else to guide you through a place where you don't know how to go through, you don't know how to do it. Mom and them didn't know how to do it, but you're trying to do something different. So it will require a level of humility. Pay for somebody, invest in yourself, pay for somebody to help you, whether that's a financial advisor, whether that's a therapist, whether that's a personal trainer, whether that's a life coach, whether that's if you need an attorney, different things legal. Find someone and invest in that. And those are the steps. As soon as you start doing that, someone said the biggest thing that makes people happy, and I use that word lightly because I like to say joy, but people happy is progress. Progress makes you feel better. Progress, even if it's baby steps, progress. Question number 2. One was, who do you want to be? Number 2, are my actions lining up with what I value? And this is the problem. Some of us, our actions do line up with our value, but we just don't think we value something that we really not value. We think we value, say, freedom or financial freedom, but we really value, or we really look at this and we value more being comfortable. We value more taking steps here. So we have to ask, are my actions lining up with my values? That right there creates a system of lack in our heads and hopelessness, because we're not lining up with who we really are. Who we really are. Number 3, am I mastering myself? That's a big one. And these are just questions to start kind of thinking on when we start this whole conversation about being spiritually fit. We're going to go wide and low. We're going down the field on this. Am I mastering myself? Am I mastering my life? Am I mastering my craft? Am I mastering who I want to be? Am I mastering my craft? Or am I practicing my craft on a daily basis? Am I mastering myself, like things that I want to do? And I had a conversation, I think I posted it. Is food running my life? Is drinking or is a relationship running my life? And when I say running, it means that we move, our emotions go up and down with how that goes. I was there. Listen, I'm working on it now. I'm working on it now. I'm looking at this. So the spiritually fit thing is a journey that all of us will be doing individually, but we can do it together as we ask the questions, as we figure out this, as we move through what the characteristics look like. You're like, man, am I spiritually fit? Am I physically fit? Look, am I physically fit? I'm working on that too. And that means, physically fit means different things for people. Am I literally looking at my body and taking care of my body? If we know it's a gift, even if we have an illness or something that we're dealing with, if we know it's a gift, am I taking care of it? Do not feel shame, blame, or guilted here. It's just something that you ask yourself, I could probably do a little bit better. Maybe I'll drink more water today. Maybe I'll eat more green leafy vegetables today. I'll add that to my thing. Maybe I'll go walking today. I'll start walking maybe every day for 20, 30 minutes. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that sounds like a good thing. When you start and just loving on your body, just thanking your body for the things it does. It's like giving your body flowers before, we like to say, when we get sick, we like, man, I feel so much, but we never on a daily basis say thank you. Like the people around us on a daily basis say thank you. I appreciate you, not by your words, but by our actions. When we say I thank you and I appreciate my job and the work that I do, and we go in and we're enthusiastic about being it and not just saying it, but really meaning it and knowing that, man, I got that money coming through like a champ. I know that money coming through. Look, those are on a daily basis saying, thank you, man, for the food, the stuff that we have, moving past it and going deeper. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And saying to yourself first and last, but really, 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 really important, appreciating who you are and who you're growing into being. That is the thing that I know sometimes it's rough and we get down on ourselves, and we are so quick to criticize ourselves and so slow to celebrate ourselves. So that's the thing. So I could go through this and listen. I have so many things on this. It's going to be crazy. I'm super excited about this. What is spiritually fit people and moving in that, and drop a line for me to say what you think spiritually fit is, what area you think you have to look at. Again, don't forget the powerful trifecta. Always, always, always appreciation, gratitude, exercise, and meditation. Listen, those things right there, we start the journey together. Let's rock it. I'm past my time. I'm Shay Wilson, thinking big, living bigger, and loving the biggest. Let's go get it, guys. Boom. Bye, guys.